Welcome back, everybody. This is Nadine from Homelight Healing in Sedona, Arizona. I had an interesting topic to talk to you about today, and I really wanted to hear from anybody who might hear this or listen to this if you've also noticed the same thing. This is a little out there, but that's what I'm here for. So, I have noticed that when I go to a different location other than where I'm living, I look entirely different in pictures and mirrors and whatever. When I look back and reflect, I look like an entirely different person. And I've noticed this over years, and I noticed this in other people's photos as well. And so I'm putting it together in my head, and I'm really curious what you think about this, or what you feel, or if you have insight about this, or if you've noticed it as well, that you look different in an environment that is not your natural resonance. So I live somewhere where I'm very much in resonance with my environment. The frequency here matches my frequency fields. The land frequency matches me, the town frequency matches me. It's a very good fit for me, for my frequency signature. And when I go somewhere else, I look different. I change almost entirely. My face, my hair, my body, everything changes. And I've come to understand or realize or think that is because I'm in a different frequency that is maybe not as compatible or in an alignment with my field, with my frequency field. And so my body adapts physically as well as the rest of the field to the location I'm in, so that I may better settle in, ground, and be able to take in my surroundings. So it may look a lot, it may look like many different things. Maybe your body starts changing slightly. In some places, you may gain weight to hold more light because maybe you're in a place that's not holding as much light as you're used to or that you need. Maybe you lose weight for maybe your eyes change. I've noticed it really specifically in the facial features, which are really a strong indication of what's going on in the body and your organ system. So maybe your face changes ever so slightly. Your eyes look different. The structure of your jawline, your cheeks look different. Maybe even your hair looks different. It's very, very curious and interesting. And actually, sometimes in pictures, it's almost as if you can't even get a clear shot of yourself. Like you're kind of like a mirage or like a double image, or it's, y'all might think I'm crazy, but this is a quite interesting topic. So let me know what you think. And it really made me feel into that understanding that our physical bodies are changeable matter. It's like a hologram depending on your frequency and your experience. So, and as we're changing through this evolutionary process that many call ascension, that I prefer to call descension, because we are bringing more of our embodied self into the physical vehicle, which then allows us to raise our frequency. So what do you think about that? So as we're going through the evolutionary process, we are changing at our cellular level. Our DNA is changing, our physical bodies changing, our vehicles changing, everything's changing. And it's very holographic. And I have this experience a lot in nature. Maybe I'll talk about it another time. But to start noticing it in the physical vehicle is really interesting, to see that how much our body adapts to our environment if you're paying attention. And how incredible is that, that the body is always doing its best to support us in whatever environment we're in. So whether you're in an environment that you need more light to support you, or you need this or you need that, your body's adapting so that you can handle the actual frequency that you're in. Especially if it's not like your home frequency or the frequency that you've been accustomed to for a very long time. So I'm just laughing at myself because I find it really a fascinating topic. And maybe I'm behind the times and noticing this, I don't know. But I just have been noticing it for years, actually. And it just kind of clicked in my head shortly, a little while ago, that the body is also like a hologram, like a picture that is changing. It's not set in stone, unlike what many of us think in terms of matter, in terms of density. And especially as you're increasing your frequency, your density is getting lighter, so your physical features are going to change. And it's just true, just in terms of crossing locations and visiting different locations. Some places you might shine more than others. Some places your body really needs to adapt in some odd ways to be able to hold the frequency there. It's so fascinating. I find it so fascinating. It's one of these things I'm noticing as we're going through the evolutionary process. There's so many things I notice. I'd love to be sharing with you more. If you'd like to hear more, let me know. If you have questions, if you have topics you want to hear more about, let me know. If I have something to share, add into it, I would really like to do that if I know that there's an interest. This may be a little bit like futuristic for some of you, but it brings up what is possible, right? What is possible in this evolutionary experience? What is possible with our physical vehicle? What is possible with our perception and understanding of reality? It's constantly changing, and so many new things are coming on board for us to notice. What are you noticing? I'd love to hear something that you may be noticing that's different than you've noticed before. That's what I have for you today. I'd love to hear your input and your feedback, and if any of you have noticed what I've noticed. All right, have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.